Ready, Roo. Little news for you. And a little bit better spirits from me. I got a light. It's a solar light. I also got a delivery. Deliveries are fun. Some do things on the line real quick. So, I acquired new employment already. Initially, I was going to just return Islandside for the sake of collecting my check because, well, quite frankly, Mr. Potato Head still owes me money. These 2 days of my hard work. 2 days of my work that were included in last week's needing to have to cough up blood for a weekend. So, yeah, we're going to settle that matter civilly, and then we'll part ways. I wasn't even back Islandside a day, and one of my buddies that I had let him use the boat lift at the former spot. It's because we don't have a boat, didn't have a boat, so it was just an open dock, and he needed a place to come ashore, and so we were more than willing to accommodate. And then somebody took over the lot, and it was one of those, hey man, like, it's not my spot anymore, you know, you ain't gotta fuck off, but you do have to find out if it's okay to still be here. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna move it literally 5 feet to the next dock at your neighbor's. I was like, that's perfect. So anyway, I run back into him, and he's like, well, if you're open scope and not doing anything, I do drywall and other stuff like that. So that, in a nutshell, means I get to traverse the waterways because we have to get to Estero by boat. It's just faster that way, and that also means I have now done work on Estero Island and not just San Carlos. So I have put work in on both islands for only just an hour or two on the other, but you know, we're going to add to that. So rather than just one man's business and potentially a second business to a seemingly ungrateful company that just doesn't seem to care, I'm going to move on to people that I can help and not forfeit the island that means so fucking much, because I don't think I could bear to leave, and that's part of what sent me to such a low this week was, well, fuck, where do we go from here? So if that puts me in a position where I can keep helping, then that is my mission. Other people helped me, having seen my plight, and so rather than do something stupid like go on the road where you're at risk of the elements because you start getting even 100 miles north of here, and well, it's gonna be cold, and being on the road like that is not easy, and it is dangerous, and I don't know the South like I do the Midwest. You know, I don't know those back road trails and things like that. Sorry, it's a notification. I don't know the back roads and trails and stuff like that down here in Florida like I do up in Michigan, for example. So it's just for the best that I use help given to continue helping others. I feel like that is a much better thing to do than just outright leaving this scenario. So contrary to a previous video that states bye Florida, we're not going to do that. No, that's not happening. In fact, I've got a new favorite game that I'm going to start playing now that I'm going to stick around. I'm going to show you. I made trades because a bit of my viewer base knows what I do with jewelry. So I traded one of those for, hold on, this thing. My neighbor, she made this in Wisconsin some time ago. She's like late 80s, 90s, so I didn't get the exact date of when she made it, so it can be any number of years old. And it survived the hurricane, so I was just like, I want this. This is a holy relic. It is mine now. And then the neighbor was like, oh, you might want to check that with my wife, because it's actually hers. And I was like, I will check it with your wife, and I will make trade. It's just like, you're a fucking weirdo, alright. And so she was just like, dude, if you really want it, you can just have it. And I was like, nope, I insist on a trade. And so one of my Ammonite pieces struck her interest, and now I have my Holy Relic stick. And I've already added the legendary urban mech that survived inside my trailer that is now gone through the storm. And it was sad, alone, and scared for 3 whole days alongside, hold on, my Larimar. And I also got Pickle Rick out. So among my precious items were the only things that I was able to recover. My urban mech is now part of the stick. And then, so when we went to Estero earlier, and the mangroves on the canal we came out of, I saw a thing of beads hanging from the mangrove, and I decided I want it. It is now a holy relic. So, it's just my own brand of shit posting. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find little random things on the ground, and they shall be holy relics for the holy relic stick. And that is my new game.